Shalom, welcome to the Jewish Task Force JTF. My name is Chaim Ben Pesach. I have some questions for the Croats. If you're a Croat, I just have some questions for you, and I hope that non-Croats listening to this will understand the meaning of these questions. Number one, was Croatia a Nazi state in World War II aligned with Hitler and the Nazis and Nazi Germany? Did Croatia, from 1941 to 1945, enthusiastically, fanatically fight with Nazi Germany and support Nazi Germany? Did not Adolf Hitler visit Croatia? And did not the people of Croatia, hundreds of thousands of Croat men, women, and children, enthusiastically greet Hitler with the Nazi salute? And did not the people of Croatia overwhelmingly support this Nazi regime and fight fanatically and enthusiastically on the side of the Nazis and the Germans during the Holocaust? That's my first question. Was Croatia a Nazi state, and did they not fight on the side of Nazi Germany and Hitler during the Holocaust and support Hitler and support the Nazis during the Holocaust? My second question. Did not the Croatian Nazi Ustasha murder 1 million Serb men, women, and children, innocent Serb men, women, and children, and 65,000 innocent Jewish men, women, and children during the Holocaust? Is it not a fact that the Croat Nazis ran their own Nazi concentration camps and murdered in Nazi concentration camps and through other means 1 million innocent Serb men, women, and children and 65,000 innocent Jewish men, women, and children? Did not the Croat Nazis perpetrate a Holocaust against the Serbs and the Jews? I'm asking you to tell us if this is true or not, if what I'm saying is true or not. If it's true, then the Croat Nazis committed the most unspeakable, evil, barbaric, bestial crimes in human history together with the German Nazis. If it's not true, if you're saying it's not true, if you're denying it, then you're Holocaust deniers, and everybody knows that Holocaust deniers are Nazis. Everybody knows that all the Nazis are Holocaust deniers. Ahmadinejad and all the neo-Nazi groups all say that the Holocaust is a Jewish lie or a Serb lie, and that the Jews and the Serbs are just making it up or exaggerating. That's what all the Nazis say. So we want to know, are you Holocaust deniers? Or are you going to admit that your people perpetrated a vicious, brutal, murderous, barbaric Holocaust against the Serbs and the Jews? We just want to know. Did that Holocaust take place? The Croat Holocaust against the Serbs and the Jews. Did you not murder 1 million innocent Serb men, women, and children during the Holocaust? And 65,000 innocent Jewish men, women, and children during the Holocaust? Did you not do that? And you did it on your own without the Germans. You built your own concentration camps. You rounded up innocent human beings, over 1 million innocent human beings, and you exterminated them in the most brutal way imaginable. Is that true or not? I'm asking. Please let us know what you think. Is that true or not? Of course, I say let us know what you think. You know that it happened, and you're happy that it happened. In my opinion, I happen to think that you know that it happened, but I'm just asking because I'm trying to be objective here. And now, so the question is, are you Croats willing to acknowledge the unspeakable crimes that you have committed against the Serbs and the Jews? Are you willing to admit, yes, we committed a terrible Holocaust, yes, we Croats committed a genocide of the worst type, the most barbaric, cruel genocide, yes, we had Nazi concentration camps, yes, we supported Hitler and welcomed him to Croatia, yes, we had huge Nazi rallies, yes, even the Croatian clergy and even our nuns and priests and our bishop all supported the Nazis and gave the Sieg Heil salute to all the Nazis from Germany who came to visit us, and even our nuns participated in murdering Serb children in the Nazi concentration camp that we created. Yes, we did all of that. We did all of that. We are guilty of all of that. I want to know if you're going to admit that and say that this is all true, or if you're going to be Holocaust deniers. I want the record to be clear. And one more question. Did the heroic Serbs have a right to defend themselves when you were trying to exterminate them during the Holocaust? Did the Serbs do something wrong in World War II when they tried to defend themselves? You rounded up all the men, women, and children in their villages and cut their heads off and murdered their babies and raped their women and committed atrocities that were so ghastly and so barbaric that even the German Nazis, even the German SS and the German Gestapo were stunned at the barbarity of the Croats during the Holocaust? I ask you, did not the heroic Serbs have a right to at least defend themselves? Were they supposed to just lie down and allow you to go murder all of them? The Serbs fought back and tried to defend themselves. Were the Serbs wrong for defending themselves? Are you saying that the Serb and Jewish partisans, that the Serb and Jewish freedom fighters that tried to defend themselves were wrong? Because I've seen Croats claim that when the Serbs and the Jews tried to defend themselves in the face of this genocide, that the Serbs and the Jews were the bad guys, and that the Croat Ustasha Nazis, who openly supported Hitler, who have Nazi helmets, and by the way, I invite people to look at Croat videos on YouTube. Go to the Croat videos in the Croat language. They have videos on YouTube, and you see the Croat soldiers in World War II all had Nazi helmets and Nazi uniforms. They were outright Nazis. Their whole army and all of their soldiers and all their people supported the Nazis and had Nazi helmets and Nazi uniforms. You can see it. The Croats are proud of it. The Croats have done videos on YouTube bragging about the Ustasha, bragging about the fact that they wore Nazi helmets and Nazi uniforms, bragging about the fact that they perpetrated a Holocaust against the Serbs and the Jews. They're bragging. They're proud of this. In their own language, they're proud of this. In English, lately, when we've been doing these videos, they've been trying to lie about it. They've been trying to be Holocaust deniers, like all good Nazis. All good Nazis are Holocaust deniers. In fact, those are the only two things. The Croat reaction to the videos we've been doing have been one of two things. Either they say, good, and we're going to kill you, and Croats have come, by the way, on our videos that we've done. We've had Croats who come on the videos and have said, 6 million more. You should smell gas, Jew. And all other types of Nazi things like that. We should finish the job. That's the type of messages we've gotten from young Croats who have come on to comment on our videos, openly saying that they want to perpetrate another Holocaust, that they're proud of the Holocaust that they already perpetrated, and they want to perpetrate another Holocaust against the Serbs and the Jews, and they're openly saying that. That's one reaction. Then we have other Croats who say it's all a lie. In other words, Holocaust deniers, claiming the Holocaust never happened. I have yet to see Croats who come on and say, you're right, what we did was inexcusable, it was a crime against humanity, I don't know how we did this to innocent women and children, we murdered Serb babies and Jewish babies, how could we do something like this and then go to church and pray and claim to get absolution? Even our nuns and our priests and our bishops participated in the Holocaust and blessed the German Nazi soldiers and the Croatian Nazi soldiers. We had church services in the concentration camps while we were murdering innocent Serbs and Jews and Gypsies. While we were murdering them, we were going to church and had church services going on there, and our clergy saw it and were blessing us for doing it, and we're giving, and our clergy were also giving the Nazi salute. You're right, this is inexcusable. We committed unspeakable crimes against humanity. I have yet to see Croats come on and say that. I've yet to see Croats say, wait a minute, you're right, this was horrible, I'm ashamed of what my parents and my grandparents did, and there's no excuse, Croatia was a criminal nation of mass murderers. I've yet to see Croats come on and say that. There are Germans who have admitted, I don't know if they're sincere, but and in fact I think most of them are not, but there are Germans who have admitted that the Germans committed a Holocaust and even give compensation to their victims, and they've admitted what they did. I think they were forced to do it, but they've admitted what they've done. I don't see any Croats doing that. I don't see any Croats saying, yes, what we did was terrible. All I see are Croats coming on and saying, either we're proud of what we did and you got what you deserve and we're going to do it again, or coming on and doing Holocaust denying, one or the other, which either way, it's not, that's a Nazi approach. That's what the Nazis do. That's the only thing I ever see. And so you see what the Serbs have tried to defend themselves against. You see why the Serbs had to fight against the Croats in the 1990s. Isn't it a disgrace that Bill and Hillary Clinton bombed the Serbs and helped the Croat Nazis against the Serbs in the 1990s when the Serbs tried to defend themselves? Isn't this a disgrace? The Croat Nazis tried to perpetrate another Holocaust against the Serb people in the 1990s. They immediately attacked Serb villages and Serb cities and towns and Serb homes and burned Serb churches. They started in the 90s the same thing they were doing in World War II. The Serb people fought back, and the United States and Europe defended the Croat Nazis against the Serbs. Isn't that terrible? We have to support the Serbs because that's the right thing to do. It's the moral thing to do. Unless you agree with Nazism. That's the choice. The choice is yours. If you choose what's right, join with JTF. Shalom.